After you have figured out the pose of your person,
then you need to go back through and look and see where are areas that need some more newspaper. So now that I've posed the arm, you can see there's a big gap right here on the shoulder. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of newspaper, go over that gap with it, take some tape, tape this into place. Now, one thing you want to be careful of is not to tape your arm to the body. Like, I want to have a space right here. If I don't leave a space, if I were to tape it like this, it's going to turn into a big blob when I go to build or add my paper mache. So I'm adding on. I also want to make sure I don't have any loose pieces sticking up. I want to make sure everything's secure and not falling off. So I can just double check that I've got everything in place. One thing that I want you to look at now is where your body and your legs connect, because most likely you're going to need to build up that area a little bit to make it feel a little bit more connected. Once you have it in its pose, watch how the body flows from one part to another. Remember, we have the gluteus maximus muscle in our booty that we got to make sure that we account for, that helps to build up that dimension as well between the legs and the waist. Is that area needing some newspaper? Do you have gaps? Like here, I've got another big gap where the knee is. So maybe it's not that I need newspaper, maybe I just need to take some tape over it. So once you have it in its pose, start looking it over and see where do you need to add a little bit of newspaper to help with the flow. Here again in the shoulders, I'm seeing some issues. So again, I can put tape over it. I can add some, like right here, I definitely need a little bit of newspaper to help with the flow from the forearm to the hand. So I could use a little bit of tape right here. I've got a little bit of a gap. So really look at your overall form, okay? Remember, we're probably gonna be wider through the shoulders than the hips. Look at your legs. Are your legs wider than like your lower legs? Your upper legs wider than your lower legs? Are your upper arms wider than your lower arms? So things to watch for here.